Hello everyone, Ludum Dare just took place this weekend and I decided I'd do a little behind the scene video about my entry. The theme was sacrifice must be made, so I ended up making a game where you control a fire truck and drive at full speed around the city, and you need to extinguish fires, so you save more money than you actually lose by breaking stuff. So you need to go around and avoid obstacles while keeping in mind to extinguish the fires. I got really lucky because I really liked the first couple of sprites I drew. Then I coded a bit and went to sleep, and the day after I realized that most of the code I did was pretty trash and I had to do it all over again in a way simpler way. So note to self, try to design a bit more before coding for no reason, and don't code too much when you're sleepy. But once I did all my systems back and got back to the point I was the day before, things went pretty well. I added little obstacles in the game, and then you could cause damage to the city, and then I added a couple more obstacles, so the car and the sign. And then once I had my obstacles, I started making a simple level editor, which is really bad, but at least it allowed me to make levels pretty quick. Basically, since the game takes place in like 5 rows, well, every row is represented by a string, and then 0 is nothing, and 1, 2, 3 is obstacles, and ABC is fires. This allowed me to make 3 levels for the game, so this was quite useful. The thing is that my first idea was to have a racing part and then a part where you control the little firemen and you need to extinguish fires. But I quickly realized that I wouldn't have time to do all of this since I worked that weekend, and so I had to mix the extinguishing fire part with the racing part. So during one of my lunch breaks, I pretty much completely added the water gun in the game, so like the little bubbles that you can shoot to extinguish fires. After that, the game was pretty much done. I just had to do some more polishing, and I decided to kind of hack my way to the end by not having any main menu and just putting the menu inside the game. And then I quickly made a little soundtrack, but I thought to myself I'll add a quick mute button so people can disable any sounds if they don't like my wonderful music. And then I quickly added a sound effect for the water gun. I also wanted to add some for when you hit stuff, but then I quickly realized that you hit way too much stuff, and like the sound effects would just trigger over and over, and was quickly pretty annoying since hitting stuff is like obligatory in the game. Like, I designed my level so people would hit stuff. But yeah, that's mostly how Fast Fire was made, and I hope people will like it, and I can't wait to see the results of the Ludum Dare. So just in case you're not aware, there's a ton of games now to be played, and a lot of developers are waiting for feedback and stuff like that. So if you get like 10 or 20 minutes, just play 2 or 3 games and go give feedbacks to those developers, because there's many of them that it's their first time, and I'm pretty sure they would really appreciate it. So anyway, have a nice day and see you in another video.